for more info. Do you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is letting everyone know about great debt relief options now available to help people with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of your credit card debt. Get a free debt relief consultation when you call 800-586-4040.
Our friends at Town Fair Tire remind you that at Town Fair Tire, you always get the guaranteed lowest price on name brand tires from Connecticut to Maine. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Wake up with Boomer and Gio, morning 6 to 10 on WFAN, WFAN FM.
Good morning, North Park. Jerry Recco. Tough night for the Yankees in Cincinnati. Started well as Aaron Judge homered home. 28 of the season, but did not get this one. Go to Ellie De La Cruz. 1 up, 3 for 3. A single, a triple, a home run. He drove in 3. Reds beat the Yankees 6-1. Cause of concern offensively? Not sure. That's rather the Yankees went 0 for 12 with runners in scoring position. They struck out a lot. Manager Aaron Boone, though, not too concerned.
Obviously, we had the week where we didn't score, and there were a couple games in there where I felt like we were swinging the bat okay. They were keeping us in the ballpark, and we weren't delivering in those situations. So hopefully, the line turns a little bit on it.
Maybe that is tonight when Carlos Rodon takes the ball facing James Burns right here on the thing. Anytime the Mets go for the break with 3-2, the only offense for the Mets was a 6-inning two-run homer from Juan Soto. Spencer Short, 7 innings for his 6th win of the season. The Braves now 36-41, 5 games under 500. The Mets have lost 9-10. They are 46. Frankie Montas makes his first Mets start against Spencer Strider. 42-40. Minnesota assistant coach Mike Nori trading Drew Holiday for the Blazers for Anthony Simons and 2 second-round picks. This report brought to you by Paramus Chevrolet. It's 92 in Central Park, Real Field 102. That's what's happening. Jerry Recco on the Fan.
Get connected with WFAN to talk about your favorite teams. The Fan, always live. The free Odyssey app.
Tuesday morning, 888-808-1019. Our baseball teams have fallen apart here. The Mets are really going through it. It just sucks being something on every team, every player goes through bad stretches throughout the course of 162 games season. But you see the Yankees here just going through a little bit of a rough patch, winning some games along the way. All right, not ideal. The Mets not so, but the majority of those being against the top 2 division opponents in the Braves and Phillies. That's what makes them a little bit close. Went from being the best team in baseball, falling off a cliff here over the decade. The Yankees went from being one of the best teams or top teams to just falling, playing a bad, weeks of, or a couple of weeks of for now.
Yeah, but I think you're still glossing over how bad the Yankees looked when they were in the middle of that funk. They looked bad.
Yeah, I mean, well,
they didn't do anything right.
And still, they're still in it right now. The Yankees aren't playing Yankee-like baseball. I know, but it's just different. They've won, 3 games of the last year.
They're 2 out of 3. I think 3 out of 3.
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand it. But still, it's just there where the Yankees are playing better. They find a way to win 3 games. The Mets should have at least won 1 from the Braves. Would have made this thing feel totally differently.
Yeah.
And also look at the lineup. Like the Mets, now you can say, well, the Mets have an excuse because they're racked. The Yankees are not. But that's why I look at the Yankees for a normal lull throughout the course of a long season. Whereas with the Mets, it's what the hell is going on here? They've got nobody in the lineup that gives you any kind of, meaning the bottom of the lineup, that gives you any kind of encouragement that they're going to come out of it, taking on water with the rotation, and they can't overcome those things and haven't been able to for the course of 10 games.
I think this is the biggest difference for me, and it's nuts because last night's Mets game to me was again, as important as it could be in June. I was watching that more than the Yankee game.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that was the story last night. I didn't doing my job there. Obviously, we were recording the Yankees going back and forth, but I was into the Mets and the Braves. And I think the difference, though, from a Yankee feeling versus a Met feeling right now, to me, I think the Yankee fan has a sense of assurance that they're going to be in the game going into each night for the most part, no matter what, because your starting pitcher's going to keep you around. Rodon's not Guidry, but he's good. He's going for his 10th win tonight. Clark Schmidt has been really good. Will Warren's been really good. Now, Max Fried was amazing and then has been really good since. Not quite as amazing, but he's really, really good. Like, you just know for the most part, even the kid last night kept him in the game before the wheels came off. So, like, you don't expect it. You don't expect to be down 2-zip, 3-zip, 4-1 early. And by the way, if they are, they're going to probably lose the game because they've got holes in the lineup that I pointed out as well, and others have too. But the Yankee fan feels strongly you're going to get a well-pitched game, and that's a good feeling to have that the Met fan doesn't have right now.
You don't have that same confidence in Frankie Montas?
Yeah.
Making his
You know, it's
Mets
crazy.
debut tonight.
Sal, you can book it, hot book it, save the audio. Montas going to pitch well tonight. Isn't that baseball for you?
I wouldn't be surprised at all. And by the way, Mendoza did hint to this a little bit yesterday, which I thought was interesting. Because I looked at yesterday's game and said, Paul Blackburn was not the issue. I think going in, everybody's like, oh, God. And then even watching the game, like, get behind early, oh, God, Blackburn. But at the end result, 3 runs against that Braves team when he's out of the game, that's fine. I would sign for that every time. But Mendy was saying that because the Mets get down early now in these games, he didn't use the term pressure, but he alluded to that, saying that the Mets, maybe when their guys coming up, knowing that they're down and chasing,
Yes.
being down 3-0.
Yes.
I
heard that.
He didn't use the word pressure, but that's really what he's talking about. Playing from behind is maybe creating them or causing them to maybe chase a little bit more, trying to do too much, whatever.